Nice.
Hello, everyone. Did you enjoy that, Casey?
I did. I really did enjoy that. Yes.
My name is Ronnie Trickshot, and I'm from all the way down under, and this is Casey
from Podcast from the Pit, all the way from Indiana.
Yeah, Gary, Indiana. Yeah.
No.
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 There's a few GI Joes from Gary.
There is. You got to be tough to live in Gary. I'm not too tough.
Right.
I'm from Columbus.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna have to check. I'm gonna have to check out Gary and Columbus at some point. I have an idea for a show, and I don't think have I told you my idea yet?
Yes, Indiana Joes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I hope no one pinches it now. But
no. It's already been spoken for.
Okay. Yeah. No.
We'll know.
We'll have to schedule that in at some point. I want to talk to you about the GI Joes from Indiana, the Indiana Joes, and talk to you about whether you've been to the places that they're from. You've obviously been from Gary. There's a couple of Joes from Gary. But yeah, that'd be great. And maybe I could extend it to some more of my friends and the states that they are from. Because I'm obsessed with America now since I got back. I just love finding out about the place and trying to research a bit more American history, and I'm nuts about baseball. So I think we're gonna do that. Yeah, absolutely.
Rex Ship's 100% correct.
What's he saying? There he is. Oh, that's Bedazzle. Hello, Bedazzle. Rex Ship. Ronnie, actually, you really don't want to check out Gary and Indiana. The place is scary. Is that? Yeah.
Factual. Yes.
What makes it scary?
It used to be a steel town, so and I think I'm not sure the correct year, 60s or 70s. All the steel plants moved out.
Yeah.
So everything just went downhill. There's no infrastructure. It's just. I mean, we drive through there sometimes to go to Chicago. There's bars on the church windows, not just stores. It's, I try not to stop at any stoplights or stops. I will actually go out of my way not to go through Gary.
Sheesh. So it's rough.
Yeah.
Interesting. I spent some time in Dallas and I spent some time in Augusta, and I felt safe at all times.
Augusta's nice.
Places. Yeah. I don't know. So, but I keep explaining this to my wife as well. There's, the US is the same size roughly as Australia. The US would fit into Australia. But there's just such variation in the US between one side of the country to the other side of the country. In Australia, it's all the same. We just live in little towns around the coast. So for the most part, all the major cities here look the same, but in America, there's such variation, and it just makes me want to go back and check out some more places. So
now I seen a video on Australia the other day, and it said, and I don't know if it's true, like 90% of the population is on the outskirts.
That's exactly right.
And 10% lives in like no man's land or something. It's crazy.
Exactly right. You drive an hour out of any city, that's the outback. So that's red dirt. Red dirt and nothingness. I mean, maybe the only exception would be the mountains down the east coast, but for the most part, like I said, you drive an hour out of the city, it's pretty barren, and uninhabitable, particularly in my part of the woods, South Australia. There's no one here. We should have a look at the chat, Casey.
Sure.
Kiwi is here.
Campbell
and I, we're actually going to do a show with Jeremiah and Adam next Friday night for you guys, Saturday morning for us. Come up with a concept where we find a photograph of a lot off the internet and take turns like schoolyard pick in picking our squads.
That's cool.
We're tipping out a bucket of Joes next Friday night, Saturday morning, and picking our squads. I'll probably schedule that up a little bit later. So look out for that if you're watching next Friday night, Saturday morning. Should be a lot of fun. And I hope to be able to extend it to include some of my other friends as well at some point. That'll be good too. Larry's here. Hello, Larry. Good to see you, mate.
What's up, Larry?
Rexship. G'day, mate. We were just obviously talking about him, but hello, Rexship. Formerly, hello. Bradazzle, good to see you, mate. Good to have you along. Larry's saying that Ronnie is from Texas and Wes is very true. Rexship also says, if I like baseball, I have to go to Louisville and go to the Louisville Slugger Museum. Take
That's
the tour.
true.
Bats get made and get a souvenir. Yeah. Cool. Yep, maybe one day. Joshua is here. Joe Fan 84. G'day, mate. How's it going? If Mr. S is watching, it's going to be a bit friendlier on the ear today. I promise.
I'm always family friendly.
Yep, my great mate, he went nuts yesterday. It was a lot of fun. He told me he was going to go nuts, but hey, let blokes be blokes, I suppose.
Yeah,
I love him. Larry's talking about the bars on the church windows. That is bad. Okay, so they don't usually do that. People are meant to respect churches.
I mean, you should respect other people's property. Regardless.
Well, fair enough. Josh has confirmed the US has all kinds of different habits and cultures wherever you go. Yeah, absolutely. Such variation across the country. So it makes me definitely want to go back. Wes is here. We were just talking about you, Wes.
What's up, Wes?
Backstage. Wes, the stuff you're doing on YouTube is awesome, man. And it's really authentic. And that's the best thing about it. And just your natural voice and the way you talk about things is going to make that channel really successful. So
Very.
I know that doesn't interest you, the success, but I just know that it's going to go nuts, man. So keep up the good work. If for no other reason except for I enjoy it, and I know Casey enjoys it. I know your friends enjoy it
very much.
Yeah. Larry says Adam looks different tonight.
I haven't shaved.
Very funny. Phil is here all the way from the land of the rising sun via the land of the long white cloud. Hello, Phil. Domo arigato gozaimashita for joining us.
Hello, Phil.
Yeah. Is there anyone else in here? Joe A-R-A-H. Joe A-Ra. I think he joined us for the first time last week. Good to see you, Joe A-Ra. Thank you for dropping by. I hope we can entertain you on this Saturday night / Sunday morning. And Wes is saying thank you to me. Oh, this is a love-in, mate. So what are we talking about today, Casey?
Well, it's good that Rexship's in the chat because he's kind of started me down a path I was hoping to avoid.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm still not all in. I will pick and choose what I get.
Okay. All right.
On classified.
Yeah.
And we were talking, and I think it was due to the video, the last time you had Jeremiah on, you guys were talking about his 20 vehicles.
20. Yep.
Was it 20?
Yeah,
I think that's where I got the number 20.
Yep.
So we were going to do 20 figures I would buy in classified.
Nice. Yes, that's exactly what we're going to do. And shout out to Jeremiah. He told us a little bit before he was feeling a little bit tired, so he was going to have a kip, and he obviously hasn't woken up because
no, he was on Same Time Toys watching in the stream, so he's up.
Oh, okay. He's being traitorous.
Yes.
Where are you, Jeremiah? I'm gutted. If I message him, he'll jump across. I message him all the time. But we'll let him go. We'll let him go. If he's having fun over there, that's fine, and he can catch us on the replay.
Replay's a great thing.
Rexship said you almost bought 20 classified at Kentuckiana.
No, 12. That's barely over half.
So you bought 12 classified.
I got good deals on all of them. More than half was loose, so
if
I got a good deal.
You've really done it. You've really done it. Kiwi says he picks and chooses as well, but Phil said he's stoked to see Wetsuit on the way. Yes, I
Yes.
know, Phil, you've been saying for a long time you want to see Wetsuit. Wetsuit is one of your favourites. It is good to see him. And Joe Fan wants to see Sci-Fi. It's
And
cool
I
too.
might,
There was,
I
yep.
might get 2 wetsuits to take his
Okay.
head off of one of them and put it on a like a custom figure where he's not in a wetsuit.
Yeah,
Because
like those
I always
Sunbow
want all my
series.
seals like that. Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I didn't really see anything in this wave that I was going to run out and buy in this last lot of announcements. I might be tempted on a Night Viper, but
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
I think I'm waiting on Salvo and Pathfinder. They're probably the next 2 I had when I was a kid that I'd really like to see. There needs to be a Weed Whacker in Classified. But look, at the risk of raising the ire of my great mate Adam, we won't talk for too long about why Hasbro aren't making the figures that we want to see. And we will go ahead. Sorry.
I was like, when he said that last night, I was like, oh no, maybe I shouldn't do the 20. I put it in the chat.
I saw
But
that.
I'm not complaining that they don't have them. They're
No.
just ones that I want.
Yeah. And look, this is a great list that you've put together. And I have been, yeah. Sorry, jump scare. Saturday afternoon jump scare. You took it, mate. You took it from yourself.
I took it because, still, I don't take good pictures.
You look content.
Well, it was at, I think I was at Joe Fest.
Yeah. That
was
obviously
obviously happy.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a selfie that you took with me. So, yeah.
See, there you go.
Yeah. Kiwi says he's definitely keeping his mouth closed about Classified for a while. It's very fun. But look, the list that you've put together is really good. There's some eclectic choices there. And it's taken me a while to track down some photographs for this slideshow. So are there any honorable mentions before we head into the top?
There is a few honorable mentions.
Yeah.
And
far away.
Just so everything's clear, a couple of them, I made this list before I knew a couple of them were coming down the pipeline.
Okay. Yep.
So.
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
Honorable mentions. Like we was talking about wetsuit. I want my seals in normal attire. Like they're in a desert or in a jungle, because they do more than swim. Seals do everything.
Absolutely, they do.
So that's for one. And I believe I left out a character that didn't come out until the 4-inch. That was Tombstone. I don't think I put him on the list.
Yeah.
If I did, I'm sorry. But I love that character. He's so cool.
Yeah. Cool. Easy. Larry's also already speculating.
No.
And yeah, we've already had one crazy rant this weekend. Don't start one of my other friends on another. This is a good question. Before we get into year 20,
I do not. I like my Joes be Joes and my Motu be Motu.
That's fair.
I don't do any of the crossovers for Motu.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm happy with the people who like them. I don't have to buy them. I'm happy with what I get.
Yeah. In the later era run, there were some crazy characters there that would fit into Motu. Talking Lobotomax, Carcass, the Mega Viper, the Monster Viper. Those guys could fit into Motu. But I'd buy them 100%. But I don't know if it would. I don't know if it would happen. Because obviously Motu's Mattel and
right.
Hasbro is Hasbro. G.I. Joe is Hasbro.
And I think I seen it could have just been someone messing, but Motu Transformers is doing a collab. Is that 100% true, or
that might be just messing around?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Unless somebody wants it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Phil says correct answer.
Yes.
Kiwi's glad that Short Fuse is coming down the line because Short Fuse was Kiwi's first G.I. Joe. So
That's awesome.
this is something we should take note of. I reckon as friends who love collecting G.I. Joes, we should know and be able to reel off the top of our head what each other's first and favorite G.I. Joe was.
Your first was Daltone.
Yeah, absolutely, and probably my favorite too. Although Xandar's probably my spirit animal, but Kiwi's first was Short Fuse, and I know Eric had Breaker.
Me too. My first.
Yep, and you too. Yeah, absolutely. Oh crikey, I know. Adam's first G.I. Joe was Deep Six in the Shark.
Yep.
Yeah, someone bought that for him in America. But yeah, we should definitely know that stuff. We should make it our business to know that stuff.
For sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're just great stories. I mean,
yep, absolutely. Anyways, number 20. Do you want to tell us what number 20 is? Casey's top 20 most wanted G.I. Joe list. That's a mouthful. Number 20.
I didn't have my list on me. I was just gonna talk when you threw them up. I could find a picture.
No, it's all right. Here you go.
Thank you. I'm not very prepared. You've seen my show.
Yeah, no, it's fine. All right. Look, I know how it's going to work now. So it's all good. Yeah. We'll just everyone watching just forget what happened in the last 20 seconds. We're a really professionally run outfit here. Anyway, who's this guy?
Cobra Commander from Resolute.
Nice.
The best Cobra Commander. I loved him. Although the Energon Cobra Commander is giving him a run for his money on being a total psycho.
Mm-hmm.
And it's I love the look. And to this day, it's still the best G.I. Joe movie. Although I like all of them.
Yeah. It was a great movie, even though they killed Bazooka off in the first 3 seconds.
No, they killed Major Blood off.
Oh, they killed Major Blood.
Seconds. Yeah. They killed Bazooka later.
I'd say oh gosh. Yeah, they did. Blood was actually dead when the movie opened. He was dead in a building or something somewhere, wasn't he? And then later on, I remember the Joes looking over the body of Bazooka in the hospital on the flag. I remember that.
And I just want to apologize to everybody. We're getting ready to get storms, so my dogs are barking.
No, look, it wouldn't be a stream without you and a barking dog. And like I said, I'm sure Dusty will be in here a little bit later doing the same. So we'll see how we go.
But I think, any of the Resolute figures they put out, I would probably be interested in. But the Cobra Commander is the one that really sticks out to me.
Yep, absolutely. Interesting. The latest announcements in Classified had that slice and dice set, and the one of the face masks on Slice lends itself to producing a Cobra Commander like this because it's got that real round sort of bulbous face mask. So it would be great. A removable helmet. I agree, man. It's a good pick.
Yeah.
Image credit, Villains Wiki there. Thank you for that. Didn't want to get copyright struck. Joe Van says he wants Flash, Dogfight, Killhawk, Iceberg, Super Trooper, Viper, Cobra Shock Trooper, to name a few. Some of those may be coming up, so stay tuned, Joshy. Of course, Larry,
of course he
skid
does.
Mark. Yeah, maybe even a crimson skid mark. All right, number 19. Who's this guy?
Burnout. He's he was a later Dreadnought. I don't think they ever did a O-ring of him. I know I got a 4-inch. I don't have the facts on that if they ever did an O-ring or not. But I got the 4-inch modern, and it's really cool. So I would love to see an upscaled version of him. They made some really cool Dreadnoughts later on down the line.
Yeah. I found it so hard to find a photograph of this guy, mate. Was he featured in? That's all right. Was he featured in the comics, the IDW run?
Maybe. I don't know. Okay. I know that I found his figure at a Kentuckiana, and I got it for like $5. It was all complete, just loose, and just loved it. It's one of my favorite 4-inch figures.
Sweet. I'm trying to think, have we had any dreadlock clad characters in Classified? Was there a stalker that had dreadlocks? I can't remember.
4-inch.
4-inch. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Resolute, actually.
Yeah. So we haven't had the Classified. Not that I know of. Dreadlocks.
Well, maybe. Who's the Predator guy?
Shadow Viper, maybe?
No.
The Predator guy.
Yeah,
gives me a lot to go on.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I used to have his figure a long time ago, but I got rid of it. Yeah. Shadow Tracker. Thank you,
Shadow Tracker, yeah. Adam's rocked up just at the right time. G'day, Adam. Good to see you, mate.
And he did answer our question about Burnout.
He's in the Devil's Due books.
If I was going to guess, that would have been what I was going to guess.
Yeah, Devil's Due. Yeah. But yeah, we need a dreadnought with dreadlocks. I agree. Just because it sounds funny. A dreadnought with dreadlocks. Kiwi says he made one.
Oh, that's cool.
Of course Kiwi did. Is there anything Kiwi hasn't made?
I would love to see a picture of that Kiwi if you want to just send it to me. I think it'd be cool.
Yeah, do that, man. Do that. Absolutely. Skunkworks Studios has joined us with a yo. Hello, Skunkworks.
Hello, Skunkworks.
Thank you for joining us, mate. Kiwi also made a custom O-ring of Shadow.
Keep those pictures coming, Kiwi. I know they're going to be fantastic.
I wonder if Kiwi's actually got some actual G.I. Joes in his house, or just ones he's kit bashed and painted. Please confirm, Kiwi.
Yeah.
Scallo says, bring Zanzibar back and give him the pirate dreadlocks. I keep saying dreadlocks instead of dreadlocks.
It just needs that top knot. That's Zanzibar.
Oh, yeah. I feel like I should be playing that funny car horn. You said top knot. It's all right. No sound effects today, guys. It's too early on a Sunday morning for me to get them drinking. Maybe next time. All right, so that is Burnout. He's actually very cool and certainly represents a bit of a gap in the line, I reckon. So he's something different. I'd love to see a
I wouldn't be surprised to hear him coming out in the next year or so.
Yeah, absolutely. Be good. Yes, thank you to G.I. Joe Battleground for that image. Next slide is number 18. Here we go. Who is this?
Airtight. A Great Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Is he from 85? Am I right? 85?
That sounds about right. Maybe someone in the chat can tell us. Yeah.
But he was in one of my favorite Sumbos where he has to get into that bacteria or whatever, and he I just watched it, and I don't know. He's a cool character. He's our friend Gary's favorite, Joe. So I obviously want one made. That way, Gary, you'll have to buy one.
Joe Hunter 73 Wes says yes, he was from 1985. So thank you for that clarification. Given that wetsuit came out the wetsuit announcement came out the other day, and the wetsuit includes that backpack with that breathing apparatus, I definitely thought when I saw it that could certainly be modified or reused for an airtight figure.
I mean, we also have the eels too. They got the same thing, and
Indeed.
Torpedo. So,
yeah, absolutely. And I don't know if we have seen a completely yellow classified figure yet.
Kinda. I mean, Blowtorch.
Yeah.
It's a more
They-
muted yellow.
they toned his colors down. But,
I like it though. I like the more muted.
Yeah. When people say that that the Neon Joes suck, I point to guys like Airtight and guys like Blowtorch and guys like Sci-Fi. There were some Larry colors early on.
Yes.
So yeah, if you don't like Neon Joes, pull your head in. They're fantastic.
There's Joes for everybody. If you
absolutely.
like them, get them. If you don't, just pass on them.
Yeah, absolutely. Kiwi says he's surprised Airtight wasn't included with the Eco Warriors. That's very, very true.
Yes.
It should have been. Yeah, I mean, instead we got Flint.
Yeah.
Which was a forgettable figure in in that Eco Warrior team. And look, that's it. That's Airtight's. That's Airtight's bag. He's the guy. He's the cleanup guy.
Yep.
I suppose every army needs a cleanup guy. Yeah. No, good pick. Good pick. Go ahead.
No, I was just waiting for 17.
Okay, fair enough. Thank you to 3D Joes for that. 3D Joes, the best resource on the web for G.I. Joe information.
100%.
Yeah, so head over there and have a look if you haven't done that already. Number 17 is
Don Marino.
Don Marino. There she is.
How is there not a classified Don Marino?
I'm not sure. I don't know. How is there not?
She's a great character. I mean, it's
Yeah.
a little bit ridiculous story-wise, but Larry pulls it off. And
You'll have to tell me about. You have to tell me about it. Why is the story ridiculous?
it was because she was like a 17-year-old girl living in Springfield.
Yeah.
And somehow she got, through the brainwave scanner, got Snake Eyes memories.
Really?
Yeah. So obviously, I guess she was a gymnast, so she was very athletic already.
Okay.
But then she gets all his fighting skills and prowess, and I mean, it sounds ridiculous, but honestly, they pull it off very well. Love the brainwave scanner.
So a 17-year-old gymnast with Snake Eyes' memories.
Yes, and I believe once she turned 18, she joined the army, so she can
Okay.
get fast tracked to join G.I. Joe.
Amazing. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. What to say? I'm gonna have to go back and read some of those IDW issues. I'm only just working my way through ARA now.
Yeah.
So
don't sleep on the IDW Larry Hama series. It's really good.
I'll have to have a look. Sorry, Larry reckons Airtight is Skidmark's arch nemesis.
Maybe. Possibilities.
Yeah. There's so much mileage in that Skidmark joke, isn't there?
Oh, never ends. But I mean, would it be a podcast from the pit episode if we didn't get the skid marks and
absolutely not, mate.
A couple of Eric sayings, which
absolutely not.
They're so funny.
Royal Rooster has joined us, and this time the Rooster is joining us live. So I don't know if you saw last week. The Royal Rooster, he jumped in and wasn't watching us live, but was commenting whilst we were still live. So it was about an hour behind. It was kind of funny. We're all here saying, "Someone tell Royal Rooster to hit the live button," and eventually he did. He caught up with us and came into the future with us. Shark Eyes has just finished the effing month. Very true.
Yes.
Very, very true. Yeah, all right. I do what I'm told. Don't argue with Adam. Definitely not. Well, no, I do from time to time. We enjoy the odd robust conversation. Larry is here. Larry, he said that I'm not in the chat, so someone has to pick up the skid mark jokes. I think I've gone easy on them lately. And yes, Royal Rooster is up to
Nice.
date with us today. It's good. So image
Good.
credit for that one was Comic Watch. What were you going to say? I don't want to cut you
No,
off. Sorry, mate.
I was just gonna say hello to Royal Rooster.
Yeah. Cock-a-doodle-doo. I need a sound effect for Royal Rooster.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, considering it's a continuation, it only makes sense. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I understand now. So where does Devil Jew fit into all this? Because that was completely different, wasn't it?
Yeah, it kind of doesn't. It's its
Right.
own thing.
Yeah.
Then when IDW took over, they had some different GI Joe comics. Then they got Larry to come back and continue his A-Rod run.
Okay.
So
Nice.
basically, like now, two separate worlds.
Yeah. All right. Interesting. I apologize for my ignorance on the comics front. It's one part of my knowledge, my head canon that I'm still developing. Thank you to Comic Watch for that image. We'll go to number 16. Who is this?
Quinn from the Marvel
The Eskimo.
run. Yes.
Yep.
And this is the Quinn I want. I want him just like this because that was a really cool little story arc.
Yeah.
And he's mercenary, I guess, but he has honor. Just a really good character.
Yeah.
Short-lived, but good character.
Absolutely. Adam says I don't need to apologize. It calls me a buffhead. So Quinn, I do know because Quinn is in the early A-Ra run, and that I have read, and the interplay there between him and Snake Eyes and Dr. Venom, who we may or may not talk about a little bit later, is fantastic. And again, he's another character. I feel like it's just been underdone in all of the G.I. Joe toys that have ever come out. I know he came out. Super 7 did a reaction figure of him not long ago. Is that
Yeah,
right?
I got him. Yeah.
Of course you do. But yeah, he's been underdone. He's been shortchanged, and certainly
very much.
Yeah, I'd love to see him in this strong sort of setup as well. This real muscular sort of setup. When you talk about Eskimos, you think of little guys who live in igloos and chase penguins around, but this guy, he was badass. And I'd love like a Charlie Bronson sort of look to his face as well, I reckon. Yeah, it would just be amazing. Larry says Quinn was cool. Rest in peace. So Quinn, I think Larry just spoiled the comics for me.
No, you've already passed that.
Already past that?
Oh,
Did he drown? Did he drown?
No.
Because wasn't he locked underwater with Snake Eyes and Dr. Venom at some point? He was. Pretty sure he was.
He was.
Yeah. And it was intimated that they all drowned. But help me out here, Adam. Tell me what happened to Quinn.
He didn't drown. I'll just put it that way.
Okay.
He didn't drown.
Right. No worries. Kiwi says he's working on a Quinn as well.
Of course he is.
You blokes are all spoiling this for me. Rip Quinn. Good. Adam's got a 4-inch version and he loves the figure.
Cool.
Interesting. Yeah. Nice. Wes said he never knew Quinn existed until he started reading the comics. Yeah. Didn't appear in anything else, which was interesting. So it's one of those little quirks of G.I. Joe that the cartoon, the comic, and the figure line are all loosely connected, but not completely connected. So
I find it interesting that for the most part, you can I love both Sunbow and the comics, but you always lean one way or the other, and I always lean comics.
Okay, I'll have to keep reading them then. Shark has confirmed that they were locked in a submerged bunker. Wes said they did come back, and then he killed himself.
You don't want to keep reading the comments.
Yeah.
Avoid the next one.
Yeah. Okay, I'll close my eyes. Have we all read it now?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Right, no worries. What about this one?
You don't want to read it either.
Shark Guy says the comics are way better than the cartoon. All right. I'll keep reading along.
They both have their merit.
Yeah.
The cartoon's fun. You know, I can throw it on Tubi and I'm going to go ahead and call them out. I loaned my Sunbow cartoon to Matt 4 years ago, and I still don't have it back. So I just go to Tubi and start watching G.I. Joe, and I usually just fall asleep.
Matt, if you're watching, give it back.
He's like, remind me. I go, I have.
That's funny. Matt's just so incredibly laid back.
He is. Yes.
Yeah. I think you might actually have to go to his house, get it yourself. Yeah. That's funny. Both have incredible storytelling, impressive storytelling. All right, number 15.
Recoil.
Yeah.
There's only one flaw with this character. Well, maybe two.
Okay. What are they?
The boots are a little off. You know, they should be black.
But
the gun should not be powder blue.
Yeah, very true. Yeah, very true.
Yeah,
it's
blue
like,
guns.
It's like that muskrat figure. They chucked it in with a blue machete. Like, what are you doing? It's weird.
I want to see him classified, but I want the weapons not to be blue.
Yeah, I think they can pull that off, and I think that will happen. One of the blue guns as well is just weird, and it was a gun that made its appearance in some of those weapons trees that came out in the 90s. I don't. Yeah, it's sort of like a twin-barreled sort of underslung sort of double gun. I don't know what's going on there. So weird.
It's weird. I've never even put that gun in his hand. I've always used the other one.
Yeah. So I think I display mine with that gun sort of forced down in the backpack. So the tab on the gun sort of sticks up behind his head like an aerial. So he's got two aerials, but yeah, force it down in the backpack because I can't put it in his hand either. I'm just like, that thing is ridiculous.
I display mine with the nicer looking gun in his hand and the other one in a plastic bag in a box.
Oh man, we did talk about this before though. You are making some arrangements to display more G.I. Joes, which will be good.
Yes, I'm gonna Joe it up behind me and move my Motu over there. Yep. Just you do a G.I. Joe show, you should probably have Joes behind you.
Absolutely, and recruited the son-in-law, which is always good.
Yep.
My father-in-law, he supports a different football team to me, and he messaged me one day when his football team beat my football team. He was gloating about it, and it annoyed me a bit. Blah 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 blah. My team's better than yours. Blah blah blah. Yeah, as it goes.
Yeah.
And I wrote back, well, I married your daughter. The conversation stopped then.
Yeah,
it was fun. Red Rooster says, nice figure. Awful choice of the color. I said Red Rooster. Red Rooster is a restaurant chain here in Australia. Royal Rooster. Nice figure. Awful choice of color for the weapons. Blue guns always reminding me that they look like they came from the accessory packs. Very good point. Yeah, very good point. And yeah, like I said, they were included on those weapons trees as we move towards the to the 90s. Shaka said all they needed to do was make them grey.
True enough.
Yes, the same color as that backpack, 100%. That backpack was a real olive drab. Maybe it was a dark grey. Totally agree. Yes, it looks like a handgun and a shotgun combined. I don't know what's going on there. Bit weird. Zazel's here. Hello, Zazel. What's shaking other than this fortress? Hey, buddy. We're taking it a little bit easy today. We've done a lot of streaming this weekend. It's been a roller coaster, hasn't it? So very demure this morning. Enjoy us on a Sunday morning. And look at this. Jetman is here. Hello, Jeremiah. Yep. We were talking about you before, mate. So you might have to go back once we've finished up here and check out the start of the show. And Snake Eyes has taken off. He's heading out to breakfast with the missus. Say hello to Mrs. Shark Eyes for us. Shark Eyes.
Yes.
Order lots of pancakes for her. Make her feel all loved up. That's what us hubbies are going to do. So I hope you enjoy that. All right, number 14. Here we go.
Iceberg. Before I found out he was coming.
Yeah. So he was one of the announcements this week.
True story about Iceberg
Shoot.
is the day me and Matt decided to start collecting our childhood Joes again, because that's all we were going to do is get our childhood Joes. He was the first one I picked up because we were at we were at a toy mall in Louisville.
Mm-hmm.
Matt was looking for vintage tractors, and I was looking for Walking Dead figures. Then we come across these Joes, and I was like, man, this was my favorite as a kid. And Matt was like, Matt's like maybe 8 years younger than me. So he, he's closer to your age. So he grew up with a little bit different Joes than me.
Yeah.
So he got I think it was the version 3 Destro, and I picked up Iceberg because he was there.
Yep.
And I had a lot of good memories of playing with Iceberg. And I was like, well, he's going to be my first one. They didn't have an airborne. So he was the first one I picked up, and I love him, and I'd love to, and honestly, that's where Podcast from the Pit started, was that antique ball.
I was going to say, soon after, the podcast appeared on Google Podcasts, and I started listening to you.
I just put a new episode up on there today. I went back a month or so ago, or a couple months ago, and I put up a episode where I did a talk with Foot 1212. So it just went up today.
Okay, cool, sweet. I'll have to have a look. Since you've come across to YouTube, I don't think I've gone back to the podcast platform.
We've lost over half our listeners from It's fine because we didn't do it for a long time. I had my health issues. And I did a live stream when I was off with my health issues, and I had such a good time that I was like, I want to do this. This is what I want to do. And so,
the rest is history. I remember being in that first one. It was just me and Larry, I reckon. Someone else. I knew I had to be here. And I reckon you had single-handedly dragged me across to YouTube. I mean, my other friends were doing other YouTube things, but certainly you became appointment viewing for me. And, rarely miss.
I push a lot of my friends to do YouTube stuff because I know that they're more talented than I am, and it's going to give me something to watch.
It's certainly interactive as well. It helps build a community. I think if you're doing a pre-recorded podcast, it's sort of you don't actually get to meet people, which is what makes this real fun. So, Royal Rooster says one of his faves as a kid. He doesn't collect me classified, but he's going to get this guy. So,
me too.
Kiwi said he watched you last night and said it was very cool.
Oh, thanks.
It was cool. Yeah, with Tim, third wave sabotage, and Wes. Wes has been a busy boy this weekend as well.
He has.
Yeah.
That was a fun episode, honestly.
And Jeremiah says Iceberg was on his list as well.
Good choice.
Yep.
Good choice, Jeremiah.
Thank you to 3D Joes again for that image. So we go to number 13. There he is.
I love Fast Draw. I know he's corny. I love him. I think he's a great character.
I honestly, when I got this guy, I fell in love with the texture of the figure. Just the sculpt, the way his suit is sort of padded. I initially thought, he's corny, but when you get him in hand, you feel different about him. Particularly when he's complete and he's all rigged up He looks amazing.
He's got the two little like launchers in his hand. It's so cool. Imagine him at a 6-inch classified scale.
Absolutely. It'd have to be a premium sort of a figure, I reckon.
Probably.
You know what would be really cool if that backpack was also freestanding. So much like Topside is in the original line, you can take the backpack missile launcher off and it can be freestanding. I'd love that backpack to be freestanding as well. So you could take it off and you could launch those missiles from the ground if you wanted to. Maybe
it would be nice if it came with more than two.
Yeah, that as well. But yeah, get into a real firefight with scrap iron. I think that could be fun. Jetman says he's not corny at all.
A lot of people say he is. I've got a few picks. A lot of people be like, oh, I don't know, but these are my 20 that I would love to see.
Yeah.
And Fast Draw is awesome.
Yeah. Kiwi reckons he's cool.
Nice.
Yeah. He also says, yes, makes a lot of sense. Make it a freestanding missile launcher as well.
That would be great.
Oh, look, my newest Facebook friend has just joined us.
Crusty old crow.
At least I
always
think
hear his name in chats.
Yeah. Yeah. At least I think that was him. I got a Facebook friend request overnight and I accepted straight away. So I hope it was you. Thanks for joining us. Knee pads are in the classified line. Yes.
Every figure.
Yeah. That's a very good observation. And look, Rams has joined us. Lamb Echo 1 is here. Thank you for joining us, Rams. Hope you're enjoying your Sunday afternoon in New Zealand. We're talking to people from all over the world. Another Kiwi. There's Kiwis everywhere.
Nice.
Yeah. And Crusty Old Crow has confirmed it was him. It's fantastic. Awesome. Yes. Welcome to my my Facebook, Crow. Be prepared for lots of Australian rules football photos. Good times. Anything else you wanted to say about Fast Draw?
No, I mean, there's not really a whole lot of stuff to talk about him because he was only in a couple issues of the comic, and I don't think he was ever in a cartoon.
Yeah.
So criminally underused.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we need to be classified. Get it done, Hasbro. Get it done. All right. Number 12.
Another one of my favorites that's not like a big favorite of people. Hardball. For a couple reasons. One, I really liked his debut in not the cartoon, but the comic book. I thought it was awesome. And come on, baseball is a great sport.
Yes, it is. I am quite enamored with baseball at the moment.
So I just think they could do a lot with him, classified.
Absolutely. I've heard you say this before. It's definitely been on your list for a long time. Have they done? They've done Bazooka.
Mm-hmm.
They haven't done Fridge. Have they done any of the other sporty Joes in classified?
I don't think so.
So
I mean, they'll probably do a Captain Gridiron before him, which I don't get.
Yeah. Captain Gridiron's huge in those deep cartoons.
Yep.
Red Dog is another. He was a Polynesian soccer player, I think, or rugby player. Red Dog.
I think rugby.
Rugby, yes, that makes more sense. Is Sergeant Slaughter a sporting Joe?
Wrestling.
Yeah, Crow reckons he is. The Fridge as well. Haven't done him. Oh, yeah, Jetman has just said that Big Lob is coming.
True.
So there's another sporting Joe. I can't recall any other sporting Joes. If you got any other ideas, let us know. But Hardball definitely needs a classified jobby. Yeah, Royal Roosters confirmed. Big Lob is one of those sporting Joes. Oh look, there's a newcomer, Maximum Warp. Hello, mate. How's it going, Max?
Really enjoying his channel.
Yeah, me too. His intros to his review videos, funny as hell.
They are great.
Yeah. We have to live stream with Max at some point. I know Max is interested in doing that. So
Awesome.
whether we stream with him together or whether you get him on your show or I get him on one of my shows, Max, expect a message from us. We're going to get you on at some point. Be awesome to hang out with you. He says he's hanging in there. Big Balboa. Big Boa,
Oh.
yes, was a boxer. That counts. I'm surprised I don't know. I can't reel off all the sporting Joes because I'm such a
me too.
sports dude.
Kinda. Kinda.
Yeah. Highlight is definitely a sport.
Yep.
So Fragby is a sporting Joe. And yeah, Max is up for it. So yeah, we'll have to organise that at some point. So I've got some things happening this weekend. Maybe next weekend we can sort something out.
For sure.
So that was number 12, hardball. We'll go to number 11. Now I wanted to display this one in my slideshow a little bit differently for two reasons. One, I couldn't find a decent picture, but two, I had just read this issue in the comic and I wanted to get across how dastardly this guy is.
Yeah.
So who are we talking about here?
Talking about Dr. Venom.
We're talking about Dr. Venom.
Great
before Mindbender. Yep, before Mindbender there was Venom.
He's a great character. A lot of people say the brainwave scanner is a crutch, but I love it. I think it's wreaked a lot of havoc in G.I. Joe and in Cobra. So, yeah, I would love to see a Dr. Venom with the brainwave scanner. I think that would be awesome.
You can put other Joes into it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, look what they're doing to poor Snake Eyes there.
Yeah, I know. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. He was slimy as well, you know. Just thinking about him in the comics, like when he was piloting that plane and he was just had beads of sweat on his forehead, I just thought this guy, he's slimy.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
slimy. Just oh man. And again, underdone in the line. Joe Cam says, "Hi guys, it was great meeting you at Joe Fest this year. 1:30 a.m. in the UK, but finally made it into the comments on a live. Joe from the UK. Was good to meet you, Joe. I'm amazed. I'm amazed you remember, because you had a few beers when you met me. But that's Joe Fest. We were all on the beers. Well, most of us anyway. It was awesome
That's
to
what
meet you.
Joe Fest is, right? You just go be seen, have a beer at the bar. Sorry, I couldn't pass that up. That's what you do if you know, and I guess you do that at DFW as well, SDCC. Yeah, just make sure everyone knows you're there. You know, anyway, Crusty Old Crow said they brought him into the new EU comics, so maybe yes. So he's in Energon Universe. Let's get it done. Let's get Venom in classified. There were a couple of figures of Dr. Venom though, weren't they? Weren't there? Well, maybe in the 4-inch line. Maybe I don't have any.
I reckon it was. But yeah, a figure in a lab coat running around with a promo scanner would be unreal. Matt Noon has also joined us. Hello, happy Saturday, Sunday. Absolutely Venom, Queen, and Scarface. Was it Scarface? I'm doubting myself. Yes, it was. Yeah. So it was a Cobra Trooper with some facial injuries. So Scarface.
What?
Oh, wow. Grumpy. That's
I don't
awesome.
know what he wants.
Okay, number 10. We'll hit the top 10. Here we go. What is this? What's going on here?
This is, have you ever seen Renegades?
I have seen Renegades, yeah.
I love Renegades. I think it's underrated. But the Cobra Troopers are so awesome. I would love to see these in the 6-inch. Yeah. I'm not really a custom guy, but I've been working on like off and on a custom vehicle for just these guys. So
yeah, they sort of in Renegades they sort of made them. Well, they were modernized. There's no doubt about that, but made them more realistic in a way.
Yeah.
I think as a security force or as right police, well, certainly they sort of brought them into the 21st century, 100%. So I agree, they're pretty cool. Yeah, really cool.
Now there's an actual custom guy. Well, no offense, Campbell, you're a custom guy too. Tony's Figs.
Hello, Tony. Good to see you, mate. Awesome. Yeah. Feel honored to have Tony along. Love Tony. I probably should have spent more time than I did at Tony, but I was stretched so thin at Joe Fest because I got lots of friends, and that's not a boast. I was just saying. But yeah, Tony's great fun, and I wish I could spend a little bit more time. Yeah. Yes, Renegades was a good cartoon. Storm Shadow was weird though. I think I think all of the characters were a bit offbeat. I reckon. Yeah, I mean, I remember Tunnel Rat. It was a bit of a grub.
Yeah.
But look, the whole concept of the show, it was like G.I. Joe A-Team, I suppose, just driving around in that van. It was very cool. Tony's cool to see his bros.
Tony's awesome.
Yeah. Cassio Crow said, it's a real urban theme for the Renegades Cobra Trooper. Yeah, absolutely. No, good pick, man. Good pick. Thank you to Tech Sushi for that one. Interesting. All right, number 9.
Muskrat.
We mentioned you before. Yeah.
Yep. We need a muskrat in classified. I'm not so sure we need the what kind of board is that? I'm not sure that's needed.
Skim board? It's a skim board. I reckon we can. Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't hurt anything. You don't have to use it. But he's really used in IDW run and the new Skybound run. So he's used a lot, and he's really, really good character.
Awesome. Couple of things about Muskrat for me is iconic. It was one of the figures that I pulled out of the bucket first when I went down to my mate's place when I was a kid. There's just something about him. I don't know what it was, but he's just a cool figure. Loved him. And I honestly, I find it hard to believe we haven't had him yet.
Right?
Because I think he is a favorite of a lot of Joe collectors. So it's interesting. Yeah, the powder blue knife has got to be black.
Yes.
Yeah, and that shotgun's pretty iconic as well. And look, if it's a surfboard, a skimboard, a skateboard, whatever it is,
they're saying boogie board.
A boogie board. They are too. Yes.
Yeah.
Cassio Crow says, "Is that a boogie board?" It could be.
But great character.
Yeah. Absolutely. Crow said, just back to the Renegades Trooper. There's a big lack of handcuffs and restraints for any Joes taking prisoners. Maybe they don't. Yeah, it's interesting that the Cobra Trooper had the handcuffs, but no Joes have them. Maybe Law and Order's got some. I don't know. Tony Speak says, I made this guy as well. Easy work.
Easy to hear.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't know where to start with customizing. This is a good point.
If both Tony and Kiwi, amazing customs.
Absolutely. And Foot 1212.
Oh, yeah.
1212 if you're watching. Yeah. Good point from Kiwi. Couldn't understand the D effects. Yeah. This is funny, like, because of the era that I grew up in, whenever I hear someone talk about headcanon on a podcast or a live stream, I immediately think of an actual headcanon that Muskrat and Mace had. So some part of me wishes I grew up before that So head cannon would actually mean head cannon to me and not an actual cannon on someone's head. But yeah, I like that version 2 Muskrat. I reckon without the head cannon, he looks like Willem Dafoe, I reckon. He's pretty cool. No, good choice, mate. Let's go to number 8. Who's this?
Snake Eyes from Renegades. I think it's a great look for Snake Eyes.
Yeah.
But I mean, you got to take that in grain of salt because I really like the version 4 Snake Eyes, which is coming out and classified. And this would be amazing in classified.
Fair enough. I don't think there's been a bad version of Snake Eyes. Has there been a bad version of Snake Eyes? Tell us in the chat if there has been.
I don't think so.
When I was looking for pictures of this guy, a lot of them had sort of he had real baggy pants. And the baggy pants were like stuffed into his boots, and you can sort of see it in this picture. But I wish I had grabbed one of the other ones.
I love this picture. I think it's great.
Taking on the Bio Vipers. I was a bit, I wasn't so sure about the baggy pants, and then he had like real goofy sort of boots. But besides that, he's Snake Eyes, and he's cool.
I mean, I've got the 4-inch figure, and I love it. So I can just imagine it being a 6-inch.
Yeah, absolutely. Wreckship said, "I bet you could ride the boogie board all the way down the river to the fourth." I want to swap with house. Where is Eric? He must be busy.
If I'm guessing, he's probably at a dirt track with his wife.
That's a very good point. I know he likes to listen to everything later on at work while he's working away. So, hello to Eric, who's listening on the replay right now.
Yes,
in the future, at some point in the future. Do we really need another Snake Eyes? Says Wes.
No, but it's cool.
No, but it's cool. Max says Snake Eyes version 4 is his least favorite.
I get that. It's not for everybody.
He's certainly looking forward to version 3. Yeah, that's the one with the trench knives crossed on the chest. And loved version 2 as a kid. Version 2, I've said this before, version 2, it was a figure that I took a long time to buy because he's expensive. And he's another one of those ones where I got him. And when I got him, I was like, now I know what all the excitement is about. Like when he was in my hand, I was just like, this is amazing. So yeah, version 2 Snake Eyes, absolutely unbelievable. Max said he'd also like to see a Snake Eyes figure from Resolute. Love that. Yeah. The fight scene in Resolute between Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow is like an all-timer. Yeah, it was incredible.
It was great.
And Kiwi's improving Ninja First Force. Kiwi's always got a million projects on the go. Yeah. And since we spent some time with Tony and we taught him that word and taught him that and taught him how it's the adjective before that makes that word even better. We've seen some classic adjectives come out of Tony's mouth, accompanied by that very poor word. Sorry to Mr. S if you're still watching. There's a Renegades Amazon version with an overcoat as well.
Yes.
Cool on Zartan's Harley in a 6-inch.
Yeah.
Did Snake Eyes ride a Harley in Renegades? I reckon he did.
I don't know if it was a Harley or
some sort of motorbike.
Yeah, some.
Okay, number 7. Who is this?
Bomb Strike.
It is indeed.
Yeah.
Go
ahead.
No, you go.
I was gonna say, I fell in love with this character during Larry's IDW run.
Mm-hmm.
She was really cool. She had some good fights with when Larry brought in Black Major and Red Shadows and the Robo Skull. It was awesome.
Cool.
So he's a great character.
Oh, I'll have to have a look.
I believe that's Adam Rich's Bomb Strike, because I got that print at Joe Fest a couple years ago and he signed it for me.
Sweet. So I picked the right photo.
Yes.
There has been a figure of Bomb Strike in, I reckon, 3.75 inch,
Mm-hmm.
and that one has the most amazing.
I would say it's the big shoulder area or era, but
she has amazing bombs. So it'd be interesting to see. I mean, Pythona has just been announced, and I was talking with Darren and Pop yesterday about how good those can loops are. So, yeah.
I would love to see it. I think it'd be a great figure.
Oh, I'd love to see him as well. I'd love to see her as well. Funny stuff. Redshift said Snake Eyes 21 was probably the worst version that ever came out. We've already seen that, but Rexship looked it up and agrees. Yeah, I can't picture it, so maybe I'll have a look afterwards. Roy Russo's confirmed Snake Eyes stole Zartan's Harley in Renegades.
That's right. Yes.
Yep. Bomb Strike, super cool. And Matt Noon said he sat upright on it, so I just assumed. Yes. Yep. All right. Sweet. Still referring to the Harley. So yes, he did ride a Harley. Yep. Rexship's still talking to Max about the Snake Eyes, but Krusty Old Crow says he loves the Bomb Strike and he's done a kit bash, but he wishes Tony did it for him instead. Kiwi heard the word boobs. Maximum agrees. Joe Fan said he got the Collector Club version, and Kiwi let it go, mate.
Can we go back up to Royal Rooster's question real quick?
When did she appear? Was it IDW?
It was the IDW run that Hama was doing.
Mm-hmm.
I can't give you the exact issue off the top of my head, but it was during the whole part with the Red Shadows and all that.
The Robo Skull.
Yeah, Robo Skull.
Sweet. I would like to check it out, but I've already been told this morning that I need to finish with ARA before I start on IDW.
You do.
All right. Number 6.
We gotta have Zap.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And this would be one figure I would actually want them to update a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, get a more comic accurate, that receding hairline and everything. I've got one. It's not cool. I don't think he wants one. And yes, he needs a mustache.
Wes has just said that.
Well, that's why I was agreeing with him.
Okay, fair enough. Well, certainly they are getting closer to completing that original 1982 set. Obviously, with the announcements that came this week, Steeler and short fuse. Was it Steeler?
Yes.
Yeah, Steeler and short fuse. So they are getting closer. I like version 2 Zap as well.
I know you do.
I love version 2 Zap. Maximum Warp just wanted to say that he agrees with me about Muskrat. It was the last Joe before he gave up the line. Bomb Strike's brothers on Joe and Cobra, apparently. Interesting.
Yeah. I think the one on Cobra is a sniper?
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
Okay. Interesting. Maximum Warp says Zap. I'm not, does that mean that Max doesn't want to see Zap in classified or does want to see Zap classified? Please confirm.
I'm gonna go with wants to.
Okay.
I'm guessing.
Josh is confirmed. Issue 220 for IDW. So look it up, guys.
Good story.
Yeah. Do you reckon the classified Zap would come with removable thumbs? I think it would have to.
I'm so happy that mine still has his thumbs.
Yeah. I think I've just about given up on that version one. I don't think I'll ever own one with thumbs.
Challenge accepted. I'll see what I can do.
That's not a plea.
Oh, I didn't think it was.
I mean, I don't think 82s and 83s were as widespread in Australia as they were in the US. We were only just warming up to the line, so they're particularly difficult to find here, and particularly difficult anywhere to find them with thumbs. So,
did you look for them at Joe Fest?
No, I had bigger fish to fry at Joe Fest. And I fried most of them. Don't worry about that. So yeah, did pretty good. I was very happy. But maybe he's on my list for 2027. So
there you go.
Maxwell Warp says the Flash Gordon movie and the Queen song. Zap. So you feel enough to get of us? Yeah. Good work, Max.
That movie's underrated, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely. This is why he needs to live stream with us. So we definitely would have got it first time around if he sang it. You've got a good voice, Max. Josh said it's hot. Is it hot where you are?
It's hot here. I know
that. Thanks for the weather update, Josh. It's cold here. Good work. Zap would have to come with the Rock's eyebrow.
Isn't that the people's eyebrow, or was that the people's elbow? It's been a minute.
It's got a mind of its own, that thing. Oh no, Max has broken rock and roll's thumbs.
No.
Yeah, and he can confirm that he can sing. All right, challenge accepted. Look, Kiwi says he's thinking about going in 2027. Yes, Kiwi, that's the plan. So
that would
2
be
years,
great.
mate. Start squirreling some New Zealand dollars away, and we'll fly by and pick you up, mate. That'll be fun. All right, number 5. We're into the top 5. Shout out to Peter Moline.
I love the worms.
Indeed.
They're so cool.
Yeah, absolutely. That one is the image credit for that one is me. Thank you to me for that image. And that's actually the one that I bought at Joe Fest. So, we were talking about having bigger fish to fry. And that was one of the fish that I fried.
A couple of years ago, I bought like 4 of them at Joe Fest because I wanted to outfit my maggot. They look really cool.
Yeah,
got a whole crew of worms.
Yeah. Have they all got antennas, or did you buy them without?
Not a single one with an antenna. I could get 4 for $40, or I can get one with the antenna for $100. So
unreal.
Thanks, toy department. Got them for $10 a piece.
That's nuts. How many years ago was that?
3, maybe, probably 3.
Interesting. So I got my one at Joe Fest for 20. You got 4 for 40.
Yeah, $10 a piece.
So it says something about pricing, eh? Yeah. I think all the ones with the aerials were well over 100.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I ain't got time for that.
No. I can get 10 without it.
Absolutely. And I mean, it looks front on like that. It looks okay without the aerial too. So
yeah.
Too fast. But no, great figure, mate. Great coloration.
I mean, I could see them updating them a little bit, give them more of that classified, look. Probably have to give them some, knee pads and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But he would be awesome. I would hope they wouldn't change the color scheme.
Yeah. It is that caramel, beautiful caramel color. It looks like he has just crawled out of the ground.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's very cool. No comments on this one. Everyone's gone quiet. What do you think about worms, people?
Nobody else likes worms?
Worms is the one G.I. Joe character name that Adam and I figured out you can't call your dog.
No.
So if you haven't watched that stream, go back and find it. We talked about G.I. Joe names you could call your dog, and worms definitely wasn't one of them.
Yeah. That was a funny episode.
It was good. It's very cool. All right. Well, without any comments, oh, look, this is a good comment. Max says he reminds him of the Rocketeer.
A little bit.
Very true. Absolutely. Very true. Indeed. All right. Number 4. Oh, I went backwards. Meant to go forwards.
It's all right.
There we go. Now, struggle to find pictures of this guy on his own. So that's why the 2-pack is made on screen. So we'll just disregard Charbroil because that's not the pick that that Casey wanted to use. Even though Charbroil does look like me. Number 4 is, of course, Night Force.
Night Force repeater, but I would also take repeater and the normal.
Yeah, they haven't done either, have they?
The classified is really doing a good job with their Night Force. And Tony did make a repeater, and it was great.
Yeah, he's just confirmed that.
Yes. Yeah. And also shout out to Campbell because he made he painted up a regular repeater to look like a Night Force repeater, and it's fantastic.
It's a cool figure. Yeah, it's certainly another one of those ones like Muskrat that everyone remembers.
Mm-hmm.
And I struggle to figure out why they haven't done it yet. But we get a Grim Viper, for example.
Yeah.
Not a repeater. Interesting. Campbell says Night Force is a great sub team. Yes, it is.
It is.
Pity that's so hard to find. I reckon I'd love a Night Force Tunnel Rat. I reckon Tunnel Rat's colored in Night Force are running wrong. Maximum wants to be a Charbroil, but not repeater. It would be great to get repeater. Absolutely.
Repeater is awesome. I almost pulled the trigger on him at the Great Ohio Toy Show about 3 years ago, but I didn't want to drop like 160 for
really.
I figured yes, and he wasn't even complete. He was missing some of his stuff.
Yeah, that's nuts, mate. That's like $300 Australian.
Yeah,
like that's how much it cost me to play cricket for a whole season. Yeah, it's unreal. Maybe I got to give up cricket. Rexip agrees. They have done good with Night Force in classified.
They have.
Yeah. All right. So moving into the top 3 in the bronze medal position is
version. I believe it's 19.
Yeah.
Shipwreck. Normally he has a black tactical vest on.
Yeah.
And
it's hard to find photos of this guy.
Yes. Hands down my favorite Shipwreck. Actually made a custom of that. And I don't have any talent whatsoever. But I did reach out to Tony's Figs. He hooked me up with Bad Mother Customs, so I got the tattoos.
Yep.
And very awesome Shipwreck.
Yeah. Speaking of wrecks and ships, Jono agrees with you. Yes, Casey. That poly is amazing. Yeah, done a really good job with that. Reminds me a little bit of Outback, obviously, with the white t-shirt and navy across the front.
I used a Outback, the white shirt and the pants for my custom.
Oh, yeah.
And I used I bought a second beachhead for the tactical vest.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And my buddy made me the beanie out of green stuff, painted it up.
Cool.
It turned out really well.
It's not within reach, is it?
No, he's boxed up.
Oh, okay. All right. Tune in at a later date. We'll look at them.
It's on my Instagram.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're going to have a look at that. Casey agrees with you. Tony agrees with you that bad mother rocks.
Yes.
Maximum Warp says, very nice. And Rexif says that poly might be the same size as the classified one.
It might be.
Yeah, very true. No, that's a good pick. That's a very good pick. Yep, happy with that. And I suppose without any, what's Max saying here? Shipwreck version 5 or 16 would be nice for a new version. I'm trying to remember what those ones look like.
I'll have to look those up.
Yeah, me too. All right, silver medal.
Destro version 2.
Yeah.
Love Destro. I love the Iron Grenadiers. So I think they can really dig deep into the Iron Grenadiers and get like the Scottish kilt ones, and they could just do so much with them.
Absolutely.
I love Destro.
Yep. So we've seen an Iron Grenadier figure. I feel like we need an Iron Grenadier Destro classified.
Yes.
100%.
Yep.
I'd also love a Voltar. But yeah, this version of Destro, it's one of those we talked about on the podcast from the other week about version 2 figures that were better than the version 1, and the version 1 Destro is a great figure. It's hard to top.
Iconic.
Yeah, but version 2 just took it to a whole new level. Just amazing. I love the cape. Love that spiky shoulder piece. I don't know what's going on there, but it makes him look awesome.
The sword.
Give him a sword. She's decidedly Scottish, so and he totally agree.
And I have one plea: if they make this, please soft goods cape.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. I mean, we were talking about Pythona before. Pythona is coming with a soft goods cape, so it can be done.
I was worried. I didn't know if it was going to be soft goods or like the plastic that they'd like to use.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. It's sort of like almost like faux leather on the back. It was with like scales. Looks pretty
nice.
Cool. So something similar here would be good. Maybe something, I don't know. What would you make the cape out of?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe some red velvet. Nice.
Yes.
Probably going to reuse the cape from the Twilight Guard figure, if nothing else. Max agrees. Totally need this version of Destro. All right. Any last words before we look at number 1?
Nope. I'm ready for 1.
All right. Here we go. Drum roll, please. Number 1 on Casey's top 20 list of G.I. Joe figures he wants to see classified is...
And I believe they are making him. He was revealed, right? Name?
Yep. A name only reveal. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. And I would be good with, this green camouflage. They remade him in the 4-inch with the gray camouflage, which is really cool too.
Yeah.
But I am shocked that 5 years deep into classified, we don't have a hit and run yet. I know he's in a lot of people's top 10.
Yep. Yeah. Max is confirmed. Yes, he has been announced. Yes. Name only reveal.
Yep. So he will be great, I think. So
totally agree. Another one in that repeater and muskrat sort of category where everyone remembers him. And it's surprising we don't have him yet. So
he wasn't using the comics that much either. That was surprising.
Yeah.
They do a lot of like jungle warfare and a lot of sneak and peek kind of stuff. He's already camouflaged. Throw him out there.
Absolutely. Rexhip says the Night Force version in grey would be interesting.
It is really cool.
Yeah. Max never had a hit and run, but would buy him for sure. You need to get yourself a vintage one, Max.
Yes.
One of the other great things about hit and run is his accessories. So that duffel bag is iconic. The knife that slots into the side, again, iconic. And that machine gun got plenty of reuse throughout the rest of the line. So just a really well put together action figure, that one. This photo is one of mine, and it's one of mine that won an award at Joe Fest. So
it did, yes.
Quite happy with that. I've got a large print of that here somewhere. I was just thinking the other day, I need to maybe put them on my wall or in my display or something somehow. Or I was thinking about gifting them to my friends. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'll do. But,
can I show you my real quick? I don't mean to take up too much time, but can I show you one of my favorite memories from Joe Fest?
Sure.
All right, hold on. Let me stop this real quick. Just 1 second.
Yeah, no worries, man. There it is. Yeah, man. What a day. What a day, man. That was unreal.
Look at all those legends with me.
Yeah, it was amazing. So that was the Friday morning before Joe Fest. Most of us got there early, and we shot out to Top Dog Toys. Eric and Casey were kind enough to arrange that for us. A couple of cars went out there, and lo and behold, Lawrence rocked up with Tony and Ed, and we all had a look around the toy shop together. And certainly,
it was so fun.
Amazing memory. So
they were nice enough to take that picture for us, and my wife got that. She printed it up, got the frame for it and everything.
Yeah, no, it's awesome, man.
It's an awesome memory.
Yeah, and all the boys agree as well, including Tony. He was in.
Yes,
he was in the photograph.
I was so happy to see Tony because last I heard he was not going to go.
Yeah, it was a surprise. I think Lawrence twisted his arm.
Yeah. Adam probably helped though. Saying, "Hey, if I come, you gotta go."
Yeah.
So
Adam would like to think he helped.
Let's say he did.
Yeah, absolutely. So a recap.
Don't show my spelling.
There's a bit of a stitch up here. This is
I have spelling issues.
Yeah, this is a recap. So number 1 was Hit and Run, obviously. Number 2, version 2 Destro. Number 3, version 9 Shipwreck. Number 4, Repeater in a Night Force version. 5 was Worms. 6 was Zap. 7 was Bomb Strike. 8 was Snake Eyes from the Renegade series. 9 was Muskrat with a C. 10 was the Cobra Trooper. 10 was the Cobra Trooper from the Renegades. 11 Dr. Venom. 12 Hardball. 13 Fast Draw. 14 Iceberg. We had Recoil slotting in at number 15. Quinn at 16. Dawn Moreno at 17. 18 Airtight. 19 with Burnout. And rounding it out, number 20 Cobra Commander from the Resolute movie. So it's a really good list. Casey, you've done beautifully, mate.
I did that at work when I was supposed to be working.
Yeah, I can confirm I did the slides on my own time. I may or may not have done some prep for a live stream at work before. But I won't.
It was on my break.
So, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, good time. Well, I mean, I listen to live streams while I'm at work. So, I mean, if you
Yeah.
need to do something at work to keep you sane, you know,
Yep.
I wouldn't be productive if it wasn't for GeoJoe live streams at work. But great list, Casey. Thank you for coming on my
Thank
show.
you. Thanks for having me on. Like I said, I love coming on other people's shows. I don't really have to do a whole lot. Just talk
Absolutely.
to my friends.
I'm exactly the same. If you want to be on this show, if you want to do a similar list, this was Casey's idea, by the way. If you want to do a similar list, or if you want to talk about something specifically and don't feel like setting up a live stream yourself, I am always open to ideas. So give me a yell on Facebook or on Instagram, and we'll
All
get it
right,
sorted. It's all done.
Yeah, I think he wants to go, where. But is it cool if I plug my show real quick?
Absolutely. I was just about to ask you, what have you got coming up?
Yes. Well, we're doing our giveaway, our rock
Yes.
and roll giveaway.
Yes.
So if anybody's interested in the classified retro card back rock and roll, you got to go to our stream that we did today and get in chat and type in rock and roll. The keys, you have to be sub, so
Yep.
Doesn't hurt.
Get on that.
And
Win yourself a figure.
yeah, Hillbilly's gonna do the spin next Saturday. And
that'll be fun.
Yeah, and we will get it sent out soonish. You don't have to live in the United States. It just may take a little longer to get to you outside of the United States.
It's very generous of you because I know how much it costs to send stuff here.
You know what? I just if somebody wants it and they're good enough to watch our show, we'll make it happen.
Very cool. And subscribe to Casey if you can. If you're watching this and haven't subscribed to Casey, podcast from the pit on YouTube. If you happen to be watching and you're not subscribed to me, please do that. I'm sitting at 396 or something. The numbers don't matter to me, but when they're in the 90s, they do because I'm OCD.
Well, it's just nice to get a couple here and there because, like you say, it motivates you.
Keeps me motivated. Yep. Gets me out of bed.
Joe fan, I told you I'd love to have you on. Just message me. Thank you, Krusty. Message me and we'll work something out. Love to have you on.
Absolutely. Yeah, let's do it, Josh. 100%. Yeah, we'll get it done. Wicked. Well, yeah, thanks again for joining us, Casey. Max has just subscribed to you as well. So we'll see Max next.
Thank you, sir.
Next Saturday night / Saturday morning. That'll be fun. Kiwi wants to gets Josh on as well. But look, I'll play the outro and we'll see you next time on Toy Talk, I guess.